if you only knew how hard this day has been. We've been out probably like 8 hours and I found my first silver. It is a silver Rosie. They're not my favorite, but it's silver, so I will take it. That thing was screaming.
You sure it's over?
Oh, it is. I could tell by the tone. I'm like, yes.
Right, it's gonna be 53.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, finally.
It's here.
My silver curse is broken.
This?
Yes, you did. Look at this lovely place.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous out here. It's our first time in this area, but my bro popped 3 Wheaties in probably 15 minutes, so we know it's here. Now I'm just on the hunt for my walker. All right, we'll keep going. All right, folks. Left the beach, hit up some fields. I just got me a copper. Oh, actually, I think it's a KG. Yeah, it looks like it. See the guy facing left, I believe. Huh, that's weird. It's like some indent on the back or something. I don't know. All right. Finally, coppers are my favorite. Don't get me wrong, I love silvers, but I don't know, just something about colonial coppers. All right, we will clean it up later and figure out what it is. All right, I am out on these fields that freshly turned. My Deus was like screaming, so I thought it was a can, but I was going to dig it anyways because it was high pitch. But it wasn't actually a can, it was actually a pretty shallow copper. I literally flipped the dirt and it was like just popped out. Oh, awesome. I don't know what kind it is. I see something. Oh, not even in. Oh man, this made my day. I had a really tough morning. It was literally pulling nothing. I'm guessing it's British, but I don't know. But that's what I'm going with. It actually kind of looks like probably some type of KG or something. But we'll clean that up later and figure it out what it is. All right, guys. I'm out in this park by myself. Came out alone, and look what we have here. Hell yes. Oh my god, this is almost similar to another one I found. The other one I think I have is a little darker. This one's much brighter. Oh my god, this just made my day. Super amazing. It's got to be gold. It rang up high though. It was literally screaming on my machine, but it was actually right under the surface. I was digging here and it was actually right here. I found it with my pinpointer. This is incredible. All right, we're gonna keep it going. All right, this thing was screaming. I have no idea what it is. I don't know if it's like some type of a token of some sort. Pretty cool. I thought it was like silver. Might be just because of the size of it, but yeah, this thing was like 90, mid 90s or something. Pretty cool though. You pay. I don't know, never seen anything like it. But we'll clean it up later and we'll take a look. I just headed over to this side of the field now. Switch up my luck and we'll keep it going. Alright guys, not a metal detecting find, but I think I first found my first arrowhead. Super excited. This place is like loaded with them. People find them everywhere. But yeah, it's a nice quartz one. Alright. Put that in the finds pouch and we're going to keep it moving. Alright, after like 6 hours, got this super cool button Looks like old English letters or something. I don't know. Or I think it's a P or something. Has the shank on the back. Pretty awesome find. I love finding buttons, especially unique ones. Alright. It's super muddy out here. Miles of fields. Alright, we'll keep it going. I just found this cool little brooch or something. Ring up like in the 60s. It has like a two-piece to it. Little piece that comes out. But it's nice and intricate, different. Has a little bit of gilt still left on it. Alright. We're in the cornfield now in the back. Glenn over there, I can hear him. Alright, we'll keep it going. Well, I told you places like this I never hunted out. Look what I got here. Got my first buckle, well, first complete buckle of the day. Thing was shallow. My thing was screaming. But I will take it. Alright, keep going. Alright guys, we are out in this killer field and I just scored a little D buckle. Too bad, I like buckles, buttons, coins I prefer, but buckles are pretty cool. I have a nice little display case of them. So I've hit some coppers. I've hit pretty much like anything is game out here. So I'm gonna keep trying, see if we can find some oldies, and we'll keep it going. Alright guys, check out this nice little button. Has a little fancy on it. Looks like it has like some type of sunburst or something. Pretty cool. It's tiny. Still has the shank on the back. So just that's like my second button in probably like a few minutes. This place has been loaded with buttons. I've come out here with like a dozen buttons before, but I always love finding them. Alright, my rose over there. Having a little bit of a rough start, but hopefully it picks up. Alright, we'll keep going. Alright, I just pulled a dandy. Yes, I was hoping for one today. That was definitely on my bucket list.
Cool.
The size of that sucker.
Sucker's huge.
Alright. I don't see any fancy on it, but no, it could be. I'll have to clean it up, but alright. That was on my bucket list today. That thing was screaming. I almost didn't dig it because it sounded like a can. But alright, I will take it.
Silver cufflink though.
My first silver cufflink. I cannot believe this. I was just about giving up on this place. I've got like a gazillion buttons. Ray over there got half real. Now a silver cufflink. He actually just got a piece of a broken cufflink too. My God, so amazing. Alright, super cool find. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Almost gonna wrap it up pretty soon, but hopefully kill it in the last hour. Alright, my last hole of the day. It's hard to see this, but this button is really cool. Has some stars on it. I don't know what kind that is, but looks super neat. Alright, I have a ton of buttons to clean up later and figure out what they are, but yeah, this is a pretty nice one. Alright, wrapping it up for the day. Rain held off. Pretty awesome day. Tons of buttons, some buckles, coins. So alright, well, on to the next time. Alright, out with my bro and Ben and our new friend Anthony. We're over there. I just got a 50, I want to say it was like 53. I already showed them and dug it out of the ground, but I think I got myself a dandy button. The shank looks kind of weird on the back, but looks like it may have broken off, but it really looks like a button to me. I think I even see like some type of design on it. Alright, psyched. Good, first good find of the day. All right, we will keep it going. Oh, yay! I found a skeleton key. I have not found one in quite a while. And this one is not broken. Pretty cool. Rang up like 81. Nice solid signal. And she's a beauty. All right, add her to my collection. All right, we'll keep it going. All right, my second hole after just digging that, what I got, the button, I got a crotal bell. All right, this is my third one I've ever found. It's full of dirt, so I can't tell if it's got the little thingy in it, but all right, I love finding these things. They're pretty cool. I'll have to see if it's got a design on it later when I clean it up, but all right, it looks like I found my little honey hole right here. I'm gonna pretty much grid this area and see what else we can find.